least we have done, and you have done your noble part.
El Maestro Speaks podcast.
Alright, yeah. So, 102. I-reserve ko. Diyan ko nakatay. I-reserve ko kung si Kajay ka. Jay podcast number 100. Supposed to be. Dingawad ko na si Kati. One of the first. Na naging guest dito podcast nga dito. And then actually, you are the one kaslangay nga ng revive. EJ ko ng revive ng third motivation again to continue. If you remember, at that time, district iti.
Yes,
And
yes.
then- And then I told this, lagi si istoryata, medyo istoryanta. Mabaling i-record ko dito. And then, yan. In-record ko. Pero kaslangay nga naawanan dyan essence na, di ba? Kaslangay nga na-rehearse on.
Oo.
Kakantan, inulit mo lang din ay
Yes.
naibagbaga. So, yun, rini-reserve ko yung podcast number 100. Kaya lang, nung inyawid mo ni Ambit ko ijay man kayan, nung magawit kami ijay.
Ada agitation dan.
At the same time, ada ka ijay bangir nga bantay, ada kami jay, ada ka jay west, ada kami jay east. Ay, hindi, baliktad. Ada ka jay east, ada kami jay west.
Oo.
Kaya, ayun, hindi ko, ang kumot nga mo, mapan ko pa lang jay lipan to. So, hindi, baga mga umaliak, si kamanin na pitcha, October 18 to 20. Okay. Sige, gistoryatan to. Okay, mag-guest ka sa dalawa. Kung ano yung isa, hindi ko sasabihin.
No maminsan ket met nga subsublian eh.
Mm.
Marites lang pero
Di ba? Di kung kunata ini na through conversation you form an idea. And then somebody might refute your idea, but it's there. And then maybe sometimes pinapakinggan mo while you are listening to it, maybe a new form of idea will come. And an improvement maybe.
and
Yeah.
di ay garod no anyan tin bagam ket you need to stand by it
Mhm.
or you are going to make sure
Yeah.
nga jay in bagam ket kayam nga mangaramid so it keeps you
It
motivated.
keeps you motivated. Parang yung ano, di ba? Di ba, lagi kong sinasabi sa'yo na talaga ti sideline mo, farming. Ngayon, Gurong Magsasaka. Ayan. By the way, sa mga hindi nakakakilala, Gurong Magsasaka, bakit hindi mo ginawang Facebook page yun?
It started lang as as a parang it's just a title for any post.
Yung sa mga videos mo.
And then every time na lang na mag-post ako about farming,
Yun na.
yun na, Gurong Magsasaka na.
Gurong
It is
Magsasaka.
too late na to
Mm.
come up with a
At the same time, mabali mo kiditan. Di ba, nung ikabil mo nga professional yung Facebook mo, automatic agad ti followers.
hopefully I can ngam ayo. No kaya tayo to ang amang sustain.
Mm. Yeah. Ikan ko natatatay nga isikreto na dahito yung ikat consistency.
Oo.
Consistency. Nga, pulusot ya. Di ulit at yun, baga ko natatay, apay nga, di napanak di man kaya nga ikat. Kaman nga, nanta ulit yung babain ko. Idi naramid ko dito idi 2014. Pas lang very confident ako na eh.
Oo.
I-share ko mat ati kapanunutak kasi siya. Share ko mat ati amo lang siya or adati theories mo or reactions lang kasi kano. Idin mo yakod man kayan. Apa di pag I don't know adangay ti effect na jay napantay ti rural area. Yung ti may samot number 1 nga reason nakaamam mo ti naglalaing na tao. Ado mo timan nilalaing ay kakaduad man kayan. Ngam nukas ano di kalalaing da siya aboy kababain nok. The likes of Manong Eric, di ba? Eric nga Sabado. Sir Joseph nga Organo, dagiti amin. Ako master teacher, Ryan Espinosa. Di ba? Naglalaing nga tataw da Sir amin na da Sir Danyo, marami. Dagiti da babae nga teachers tayo dyan. Nalalaing da na yan, apay na pagat nababae na nila yan. Kaman ngay sa kanat. Ay, pikar, sakton pa yung magayam amunan pagat na puskul nan rupa.
Tanto, siguro, you are starting the profession. Tapos pasok pa lang, at dati, parang nakokontrol ka ba?
Mabalin na ta. Mabalin na ta. Kasjay.
Siguro kasjay. We put it that way. Kan daddo pa mangkayan ngayon internet. Tas mababa or nakapsut internet tayo.
Salamat nga kanya ko nga problema eh. Siyempre mabalin ko nga i-record it dyan. And then I'll come to the city and then upload. Salamat kasi ko nga the making of the content nga ko idi lang sa ko man nga atak nga napuputan idi amoy ako sin 100 yan eh. Bilang ako sino din. Oh. Mayor. Sikat ay singers. Uy, apay. John Irvin Kis-ing. So nga, tapos di ka may sometimes, di mang agayam si plano ka karoon din ka may nangyaykat din bain. Hindrance nga ko so.
At least matkidi, nakarugikan. At least you have already started and continued.
Yeah.
Hopefully ang tultuloy lang ta.
Talaga nga.
Ngam agbiro ka at idado mga kwa.
Side
Guest mo tani kasla gurong magsasakan sa amin.
No problem. Kasi lang regular guest.
No problem. Ti pagmayatan na gamin no kwa no kaalaam na tao ngay. Kaya ang kanga bubain nga mang kontra or mang second emotion
because it's a conversation. Talagang actually no syempre di na duma talagang first time mo nga ma-meet. Talagang damag ka. Mao ni maabusan nak si idamag.
Kunkunan Roger Daduma. Apay friend kayo kan ni El Maestro when no agkalaban kayo. Apay met basta no kaya kakontraan kayo. To the extent nga lumanibog ti lamisan.
But
at the end
you're just parang
we are just expressing ourselves naman.
Expressing ourselves and then standing on to what we believe. And there's the discussion there. Hanmut nga apay kapusta nagkinontra kayo at opinion niya. Talagang kontra ti opinion hanmut nga kasi. You stand on what you're thinking or your opinion and then you bring out ipakitam di ay puntos mo and then siyempre i-point out ko mo niya ti kas lang kamali jay puntos mo i-point out mo there's nothing wrong with that. Tingod kun kunak nga parehas mo lang ati di aganti dali panto nga mamuk nga. Hindi nawalpas iman yan ang damangan.
Dagkapi
jay luwakot. That's part of relationship natin sa mga kasama natin. Kanya pa iti nung umalis ako na sa Mankayan so far anya tiga anong nang pangyayari ang naganap sa'yo?
Ano bang pangyayari na gusto mong malaman?
Marami.
Umalis ako sa kasla nga kayat ko nga ag-retire ijay nga school. Kasi
ijay school natin si sarili the profession.
Oo, ijay school.
Ayun.
Gistay ijay profession.
At ang ginminan baboy si niya.
Hindi ko lang alam. Ginmina ti baboy kan
Jeffids.
nag-increase iti kunan tayon nga
nag-increase.
aduti kayat mo nga ma-improve agency nga ayan mo, kayat mo nga ma-implement, but then hindi maibibigay lahat yung gusto mo.
Yeah.
And then nginmin ang garti ko nginmin na ti karni baboy. So parang gusto kong umalis. Ang dami pang problema sa school. So umalis na ako sa school na yon. Kung nandagarod nga idipin man na ko tinmawak.
Yeah. When gusto ko nga ng jacket ka.
Tawnahan nga ma-obvious nga parehas na waistline.
Kada gid dagdeng naka-jacket ison na tayo lumong nan jay tartarak nun nan. Ada kamo makikikansamot na sen feeds.
So but then it gives me the opportunity to look naman yung beauty ng other schools. Anong beauty ang nakita mo sa Cabitin? I would like to tell you that October last year ako umalis. November 7 pala.
It's like half of the school year, no?
November 7 ako umalis ng Ampontok.
You went to...
And then from there, pangatlong school ko na ngayon. So ako nandahan ka nga maaawatan mo ay natin mang isusurutan mi iti documents mo.
Ayun, yung magpwesto mo sa...
So I went to Mantiyang.
So Mantiyang first?
Oo.
Mantiyang first.
And then, Tikonanda, it seems you are not fitted to that school.
Multi-grade ba?
What is the difference of Mantiyang and Ampontok? It's the same.
It's the same.
So,
same population?
Hindi, mas marami sa Mantiyang. But then, Kunanda, why not go to other schools? So, pinol out ako doon. Nilagay ako sa Cabitin.
Sa Cabitin mo ni-start yung, what is that project?
Organic agriculture in the school.
Yeah. And,
parang gulayan, instead of gulayan, naging agsapa. And then, paghahayupan sa paaralan.
Hayop ka.
I need to caution your thinking. Paghahayupan
okay.
sa paaralan.
Okay. Alang yung title.
Yung post ko na yun na paghahayupan sa paaralan under Gurong Magsasaka line,
Was that intentional? Na ganun ang title?
Hindi. It was designed sa gulayan sa paaralan.
So parang
nung nag-post ako na ganun,
mo lang to.
Parang in a matter of an hour, 100 plus comments.
Because of
Maraming nagsasuggest, hayop sa paaralan, hayupan sa paaralan.
Kahayupan sa
Kahayupan sa paaralan.
Alang
Pero alam mo yung kahayupan sa paaralan, may mga nasasaktan pala. So yung mga post na ganun, sa atin, it is our way of stressing, bringing out our stress through those de-stressing.
Ang resulta sa iba, stressing.
Oo. Pinatawag ako. Unethical daw.
Come on, people.
I'm putting the image of the school or the agency sa mga comments or post ko na ganun. So sabi ko, yung mga nagko-comment naman, mga teachers din They are just de-stressing themselves. Yeah. And then you can see that they are jokingly
sometimes people need to lighten up.
Oh, yes.
Kita niyo parasin niyo ang agreed. Dahil siguro skill nga naon niya. Agreed between the lines kayo. Baka joke, jay bagbagayo. My God. And then, kita niyo ang anya ba tinakakabil? Idjay.
But then, kung titignan mo, hindi lang siya baboy kasi. Kasi may nagsabi, baboyan sa paral. Hindi lang baboy.
Ayun ang hindi, medyo lang ano.
may native pigs doon, may chicken, may rabbitry, and things like that.
Oh, marami.
Kasi, the title of the income generating project is Organic Agriculture in the School. Now, we teach scientific yung mga new ideas in agriculture. Because you do not go to a community na farming community. Tapos ang ituturo mo yung ginagawa na nila, hindi eh. Ang ituturo mo dun yung bago.
Yung bago.
So we teach them organic agriculture, urban gardening, mga ganon. The concept of science, may mga EPP. So integrated siya.
So you teach it to the pupils or at the same time sa mga community?
The pupils in the community, actually, they requested how to process organic feeds.
Also the one that we made before. Naituro mo yun.
So, ang ginawa ko na lang, nag-schedule ako, pero malis na nga ako eh. I'm waiting for the invitation actually.
But, di ba, kulang yung time for you to finish that project. Are you still continuing that there? Sa lugar na yan?
I think, yes, the time, because at least 2 years. But then, kung titignan mo, maybe the accumulated amount or pwede na sigurong maggawa ng accomplishments. Kasi alam mo naman tayo pag...
But you have this knack of marketing yourself so brilliant, I would say. Na tinag mo ngayon amin nga wa. Madayo-dayo nga tao.
What do you mean?
Yeah. You have this knack of marketing yourself na you have this unique way and then napansin.
Siguro that's the natumbok mo yung word uniqueness.
Yeah.
I'm not about the best. Hindi ako para sa nauuna, the best, bago. No, for me it's just that the uniqueness of those one. Wala pa kasi masyado eh.
Yeah.
It's unique. So pagkita mo, it's very raw actually, but then it's unique.
Yeah.
So parang nakaka-attract ng konti.
So our former SDS visited you. So kumusta naman ang feedback mo?
Hello Ma'am Gloria Buyao. How are you?
Shout out sa'yo po.
Monitor ata tayo eh.
Mamaya dun sa isa, they cannot see our face. So.
Si Ma'am Gloria, I think it started sa effort sa Amponto.
Yeah. Okay.
I have this follower. If I could, kung matawag ko siyang follower.
Yeah, sure. And you can even mention the name if you know him.
Hindi ko alam yun. Nasabi lang sa akin. Itong follower na to, parang very supportive naman siya sa initiative of providing classroom for the learners. Ang problema doon, hindi lang sa pagkuha ng mga donors siya nag-help. Ang ginawa niya, minessage niya yung mga certain individual sa agency. Asking them why are they not doing something for that effort. So, to the extent din naman yun. Hindi ko yun alam.
That's a little bit insulting for them.
If they feel it that way.
Yeah. But I'm sure they did not feel that way.
So, nakita ko na lang na minention ata daw si former SDS. What are you doing? If a matagal na teacher too can do this, why can't the SDS do that? Or something like that.
To a point. Yeah.
So, doon ata naging familiar yung mga post natin. Yeah. And then afterwards, I requested for a transfer. And then, granted naman. Nung nagpo-post na ako, sabi ko kasi, pagpunta ko dun sa Cabitin, yun na, nagpo-post na ako ng mga organic and urban gardening techniques.
Ayun.
Hindi ko akit-dikit nagpaplano ata nagpaplano ata daw siya na leave or mag-retire.
Yeah.
So parang meron na siyang 3-year development plan for retirement, parang ganon. Accordingly, hindi ko alam kung magre-retire siya. So, naghahanap siya ng ideas. Doon pumasok yung Gurong Magsasaka. So, doon siya pumunta.
So, it's like wanna learn from the expert.
And then, accordingly, paano daw kasi parang very intriguing na elementary school ang nag-i-initiate ng ganon.
Oh, so that's a big plus sa school na pinuntahan mo.
I don't know.
Yeah, because
Kasi
parang impossible pala na mag-implement ng elementary school na gano'n.
Parang yun yung thinking. Pero kasi dapat daw mas okay daw sana yung sa high school. Sa agriculture ng high school.
Yeah.
Pero nung pumunta doon, nakita naman na ginagawa hindi lang sa post, totoo palang ginagawa, hands-on yung mga bata.
Pero how do you do it given the fact na school hours is from this time to that time? Paano nyo nasisingit?
Integrative siya. So, dapat lang agriculture subject under EPP and TLE. The problema, the agriculture, 1 grading lang siya.
Yes, exactly.
And the project should be year-round.
Right.
So, ang ginawa natin, integrative. So, we integrate, like for example, sa environment ng science, na i-integrate doon. Pagpunta ng processing sa food processing, kung nagha-harvest, i-process. So, nagtutuloy-tuloy, and then, strategy na lang, before the start of the class in the morning, and then in the afternoon, you ask children to maintain the gardens. So, ganun din. Makikita mo di ubing very interested in the idea.
Yeah. Especially if a new way of, they know already how to farm or how to tend the garden. Tapos makita na ngayon, baro-baro na yan. Tapos hindi ma-pick yung interest na. So, ayu plano mo lang dito, ngaramitan jay ka.
Jay
New station mo. Pangatlong station. No?
Pangatlong station. But hopefully ang aprubaran dagamin nga mas dagus DJ proposal. Yun din naman ang pine-request natin sa division office. Immediately they check the proposal kung may mali. Kung walang mali, approve na. Anyway, we can improve naman yung write-up. Write-up lang din naman ang hinihintay. That is the problem sa akin. Yun din ang natutunan ko sa Kabitin. Huwag ka kasing sige ng sige. You wait for the write-up. Unfortunately, alam naman natin na kung naghihintay ako, nagagalit ako. So, talaga nga adutin may insulto ngayon no, di ba, binmayag kuna ni Duterte to pa 3 days kunanda
dapat
adanti development. But maswerte sila, wala si Duterte ngayon.
Bumabalik na yung
So DJ Tikwa, we are requesting them to address immediately our proposals, approve or not.
So you have made another proposal.
They have an existing proposal noon, natapos na, but they are more on traditional farming.
Traditional, in the sense
na kung anong ginagawa ng community, yun ang ina-adapt. So if the community the trend in the community kat ag-usar da iti pesticides, yun ang yung commercial type. Pero sa atin, introduce natin yung mga good agricultural practices.
Ano ba nga mas taxing yung yung organic?
It is.
Because you make your own You make your own chemicals. You make your own fertilizers, you make your own feeds. Mga taxing.
Oo, magtrabaho siya.
So,
But then, 'di ba sa atin sa teaching and learning, kapag matrabaho,
mas magandang resulta.
hindi. That it gives more chances for us to teach or more learning avenue. Like for example, fermentation.
Oh, yeah.
How will you teach fermentation?
I don't know. You tell me.
O, di ba? Hindi ka kasi science teacher eh. Pag doon magpo-ferment ka, anong ginagawa lang natin? Kukuha tayo ng ano yun, milk, and then we put vinegar, and then immediately nakikita na nag-curdle, and then we tell the children, that's fermentation.
Fermentation. It's a chemical change.
Or, yes, or we get yan di giant, di ay nabanglos nga gatasen. Nga kankanon tayo.
Cheese.
Ay, hindi. Yung isa. Yung watery.
Yogurt.
Yogurt. Okay. We showed them those are products of fermentation. But, na-appreciate ba nila? You're showing the yogurt. That's the product of fermentation. Hindi nila nakikita. But then, doon,
they can see the process.
They can see the process kasi hands-on sila.
Yeah.
Tapos, ginagamit pa nila yung product. And then they can see, like for example, you ferment a ginger pesticide. And then ni-spray nila yung pesticide na maululaw na gijay da flies. Parang mas nakikita nila yung impact.
Oh. So you are going to still continue this one. Ada nga dyan nakita ko dyan nga post mo nga nga din about the kasla nga livelihood the budbud. About can you tell me more about that?
Wag mo naman. Yung recent.
Yes.
We are actually celebrating. October is the Indigenous Peoples Month.
Hence the clothes for those who are watching.
Katatapos lang ng Indigenous Peoples Month ng Longlong Elementary.
Yeah.
Longlong to no?
Longlong Elementary.
Katatapos lang yung sa amin kasi month long ang celebration.
Month-long.
So we started by promoting the source of living ng mga taga-budbud.
The source of living I know sa budbud gong making.
Yes. So nakita ko na marami. So last October 16 nagkaroon na kami ng yung bamboo craft. And that is
di pa naglaga.
Well, competency data third grading ng EPP at TLE. But then I decided na i-implement ngayon. Tap no ma-appreciate the crafty parents da. Hence, we are celebrating the indigenous craft of budbud. And then, from that, yung tapoy making.
Wow.
Of which,
ate nga wanti dala mo tata.
hindi pa nagawa. Kumay kayo October 27.
October 27.
Tapoy making, integration din yan ng fermentation, microorganism, ng science. So kung nanda, apay ka nung I might be disrupting the classes. No, it's not actually. We are promoting the livelihood of the community. At the same time, we're studying. And then, no 26, we will have
October 26.
Coffee roasting, and other IP games.
Okay. Coffee roasting. Iso kumati na ramid mi tatay ay magaboy lang adi waray kapimis lang adi pa lang na
Nabayo.
adi pa lang ngayon.
And then we would like to promote budbud as a craft and tourism hub of Mankayan. Kasi Adoti Lake da.
Really?
Oh, may lake, may dalawang lake doon.
Pasensya ko nga mo.
At dati gong industry da.
Actually doon nagawa yung pinaka malaking gong.
Gong.
Is it entire country? Sa buong Pilipinas?
I think that is they are trying to sa Guinness Book of World Record. I think Kalinga is the one who handles it.
Yeah, but the one that we had in Mankind is bigger daw.
No. I think it's Kalinga.
Yeah, yun yung isang funny situation that I learned while I was there. Diverting the conversation to what's happening in the field of politica. Or in your place is the one who made the biggest gong. Yeah, they were like contracted by Kalinga, right? To make the biggest gong. And then nung nagpagawa kayo ng gong sa Manila, bangbangan da sa balik pa tunog. Lata lang.
I think because we are forced to do that.
Why?
Because of the procurement process.
Which is very
Procurement
mahal din,
process of the government. That kasi sa Manila yung nanalo, mas mura yung bronze nila.
Yeah.
While sa atin, yung gumawa ng hindi kaaya-ayang gong na from Manila, kaaya-aya sa atin, I should say.
Yeah. Kaaya-aya sa kanila.
Oo.
Because they don't know how to use it.
Or they might have another ear. Iba siguro yung
tama.
appreciation
yung
nila.
Appreciation mo sa sound na lalabas doon. Which is very difficult to differentiate. Na-differentiate ko lang diya, hindi nga nag-judge siya ngayon ka.
Hindi na pasubo ka nag-judge.
Yung kagarak diya. Hindi nga nag-judge siya ngayon nag-judge siya ngayon cultural presentation ngayon ka. Ada nga nag-judge that do mga kakadwa dyan ang katakatawa diya. Hindi, actually, na-appreciate ko lang yun na nagkaroon ako ng appreciation sa differences ng sound ng gong nung hindi masuro mo ito nun agnan. Jay gangsa.
Yes.
Which is actually hindi naman ginagawa nung kung saan sila nagpagawa. And yun ang parang yung tawag nito. The magic of procuring.
If our mining company will be able to process the minerals that they are extracting here in the Cordillera, dito nila ipaprocess, maybe we will have a chance na mas mura, cheaper yung materials natin.
Kasi sabi niya, pangalalaan dyan ka, gatangan na pa lang dito niya.
Tundo. And then, you need to transport it pa.
So, iba na naman yung transportation fee niya.
Noon, kaya mas mahal noon ang gong. Kasi ipakat na pa lang ijay. Yes. Ipakat mo pa lang kasi yun ay parang plywood size. Tapos ipakat mo into smaller sizes. So, ibang...
ang dahilan kung bakit niya papakat is for the, yung sa transportation,
Aside from the transportation, at least mas easier na kung isunan nga pa. Because they do not have a cutter there.
That was way back.
Now, at least the government provided a program. I think it's a lending or it's parang nagbigay ang Department of Trade ng mga equipments for them to cut. So at least nami-minimize na yung mga expenses.
Ano yun? Parang it's a family business or it's parang nagiging mini company na dati? Still.
Baka the red flag na. Actually individuals ang nag-start noon.
Yeah.
But then because of the capital problems, they need to ask help from the government. Ito namang government, they cannot provide assistance kung haan nga group, haan
Group,
nga
yes,
association.
exactly. Yeah.
So they need to look for an association that will adapt them. Adapt the skilled crafters,
Okay.
our crafters. Ang problema, kung organization yan, they are more of the management.
Mm.
But then the craft, ikaw ang nagdidikta.
Okay. Yeah.
Then the organization lang. Wala silang puhunan. Ginamit lang yung pangalan, yung papel ng organization. Unable to ask for funding.
Yeah. All legal.
O, di ba? Tapos nagbigay naman nung government ng fund na ang magdi-decide sana is the association. But then, if you as a crafter, as a skilled crafter, would you like na idikta ng association yung quality ng craft mo? Diba?
Not unless they have a background on how to.
No, kasi yung sabi ko na they are just a mere
But
group
if
of
they're
people
just a mere
with
group
paper.
of people who have the paper, then no.
Oh, 'di ba? So ganun ang nangyayari. I do not know, ganun na until they were able to establish the
So ngayon parang sila na established na yung ano nila.
I do believe na sila na. And then ang kagandahan doon, tinuturuan yung iba. So there are a lot of gong makers in the community who can provide assistance to the original gong makers.
I see.
But then, kung titignan mo, may pagkakaiba pa rin
From the original one.
from the original one.
Kasi iba-ibang style.
Iba-ibang style.
At saka, syempre, the years of experience for you na gumagawa ka ng gong. Syempre, mas mas pulido nga kunada.
Okay.
Aside from gong making, yung panaglagang ako naman din. Wow, adugayam ti ko. Adugayam ti livelihood, bod.
Ipagmayata na, EJ, when you ask the crafter to come in EJ school, very willing sila.
Yeah, nakita ko isa nga, gasto man lagi dahil. Tapos inpakita na lagi dahil naramin na yung finished product. Wow.
Hindi ang ginawa niya doon is just a demonstration. And allowed the learners to nag-hands-on yung mga learners. Yun nga lang, pagdating sa finishing touches, siya na. Because alam naman natin,
Yung
mga bata yan.
meron pa rin. Yun pala ang dahilan nun.
So, abangan. Abangan yung mga ibang...
sa post mo, no?
abangan yung mga ibang IP celebrate activities natin sa
which will be coming out from your Facebook page. That's the same for sure.
And I think there is still again the uniqueness of the program. Kasi lahat naman na ginagawa naman natin eh.
Unique.
Yun lang, siguro, talagang makita mo na hands-on, makita mo na may pagkakaiba siguro ng konti. Parang ang daming gustong mag-witness. Abangan natin kung sino yung darating na mga...
Unique way of you marketing yourself. That's why we have that. And ayun, dito lang lumalabas yan eh. Dito lang lumalabas yan eh sa podcast na to.
And then naman, ang sa atin lang naman is that we solicit the ideas and then nire-relay natin yung mga ideas to individuals who are very willing to help or to partner with us.
Yeah.
At least lumalabas. Kasi if you will not tell naman, kung hindi mo sinasabi yung idea mo, walang maniniwala.
And at the same time, it only shows na may ginagawa ka. It only shows na dapat marami. So, those things. One of the, parang, sa, sa kabila sana natin pag-usapan to eh. Yung mas lamay nga kaya't ko nga makuha iti curriculum of people. Why not give us the competency or and then we have this standardized test and then well, medyo mahirap explain eh. But then I want the flexibility. So you can adapt, may adapt mo yung learning ng bata sa nasa surrounding nila. Which is, I don't know if that's happening.
I met that one. I met that idea. Pero nung kaharap ko yung mga mga leftist during our college days. yung mga kaharap ko yung mga leftist noon. They were talking about academic freedom.
Which is
academic freedom.
What's the definition of academic
freedom?
Well,
you want their definition?
Yeah,
I don't think so. ang sa kanila naman, their understanding for academic freedom is that they should have the chance to learn by themselves. Parang ganon. And then at the same time, because they are protecting their professors who are actually bringing them to rallies.
Yeah.
Their professors daw have the
grade
freedom to their professors daw have their freedom to design the curriculum.
Oh, I see what you're going. Where you're going. I see where you're going. Yeah.
And then we should not be dictating daw yung mga strategies or yung mga we should not be dictating. So ganon.
There's that, yeah.
Pero ang sa atin lang naman, academic freedom is that you give us the competencies. And then bahala tayong mag-fit in.
Yes.
Based on what we are experiencing on the ground, yung sa time, sa active, like for example, this today, yung mga competencies na pwedeng aakma sa iPad, nasa 4th grading, 3rd grading. Yeah. So, pwede naman siguro nating i-bring.
Yes.
Pero, we should not be sacrificing the content, the quality.
The competency that they need to learn at that age or at this moment ng level nila. Yeah, I see. I understand what you're saying there.
Kinabahan ka, no?
Oo nga, no. Iniisip ko, yeah. And especially tingnan mo yung nangyayari ngayon. I don't know. There are a lot of new ideas coming out. Which is, usually all of it is being copied from the United States.
Yes.
Does not suit us sometimes. Sometimes it's I don't want to be labeled here as transphobic. I respect however you are, however you see yourself, I respect you, but my belief is that there are only two genders. Okay? Now, having said that, I still say that I respect you, but then, yung sinasabi na I identify as...
Yung project, yung narinig mo na, yung Project Rose, Project Juana, yung CR.
that thing.
Nagagawa ka magde-design ka ng CR na gender sensitive.
And I wouldn't...
Gender sensitive na included na yung mga rainbow genders.
And then here comes yung sasabihin mo, tomorrow is Monday. I will identify as female on Monday, so I will go to the female's toilet. You, and I'm telling this now, you will never go to a toilet of a female if my daughter is there, or else
diba?
You're gonna be having a problem.
Sabi ko naman, siguro the idea there, nakikiuso na hindi sila culturally sensitive. Yeah. Nakikiuso lang sila because of that global movement.
Yes.
Unfortunately, they are not culturally sensitive to us.
At the same time, I don't know, but then Americans left here in 1945. They never left the mentality of all Filipino. Kaya,
Di ba ang sabi nila kasi, if you are 50 years old and above, you are American daw. Kung ikaw ay nandito sa Pilipinas, kung 50 years old and above, you are American daw.
American.
Why?
Oh.
Lahat na lang American made ang gusto mo. Di ba? Maybe, and most of our heads, most of our, the heads of the government, the agencies,
and the low, yes, all
and
of them.
they belong to that group mga 50 and above.
Yeah.
So they are westernized pa rin ang kanilang way of thinking.
Exactly. Even the curriculum that we have now,
Yes.
di ba? Yung curriculum na we have now, hindi ko alam kung anong nangyari. Nasa private school ako, sinerch ko yung K-12. Ang lumabas K-12 ng, I don't know, somewhere in
Australia.
Arizona. And I still remember, hindi ko alam kung it is an interview or he wrote it in a book, Lee Kuan Yew. That the way Orientals are being disciplined, sabi niya yata, is different from the Western way of discipline. I'm not sure kung, I'm paraphrasing. Yan lang, exacto, correct, even the way we learn. So bakit hindi tayo maka-tailor-made ng way na or curriculum na talagang aakmas sa atin? Mother tongue, I don't know where they copied this thing here.
No.
But then I find it now that it's not effective.
It should be effective
Yeah.
if we listen to the teacher. I think he is a Hiligaynon, somewhere in the southern Philippines.
Oh, so this one is tailor-made for us.
Oo. Pero ang ginawa lang naman niya is kinuha niya yung tinuturo natin at ang example niya yung sa community, yung nakikita ng mga bata using
The mother language.
the mother language or the first
Their mother
language
tongue, yeah, first
of
language.
the community. Ang problema, nung nag-craft yung mga magagaling, kasi yung tao na lang naman yun is parang naniniwala siya sa bilingual instruction. Which is,
So, ang sinasabi mo is, he just used the mother tongue as a medium of
instruction. Yes.
It's not a
Subject.
lesson.
It's not a shell. Yun yung nangyari doon. Ang problema, yung mga crafters ng ating curriculum, ginawang subject. And if you believe noon, di ba, sa atin nung elementary tayo,
Yeah, mother tongue is the
hindi, ang ginagawa doon, they will explain in Filipino or English.
Yes.
Then, kung hindi mo nakuha,
Yeah.
mother tongue.
Or uunahin nilang i-explain. I can still remember si
Iba ka kasi sa mountain ka kasi.
yeah, I can still remember si Madam Alicia Ferrer. Nandito pa, naging ka-workmate ko sa Lepanto, pero naging teacher ko yun ng grade 1, 2, and 3. Tikasta na, alternate nung minsan, especially sa math, i-explain na yan in Kankanaoy. It's a mother tongue, our first language. And then, explain na ulit in English. Parang ganun ginagawa na. Ngayon, parang observation ko dun is kasi mas madaling maintindihan and then i-explain niya ulit in English, pero madalian lang yung pag-explain niya ng English. When we go to English or Filipino, sa English or sa science, mag-i-English siya. Tapos, ay amoy din, awatan nyo. Dilay doon na ay kanan.
I-rephrase na jay kan-kanay.
So, ibig sabihin, before that, or before this thing came into a law, or it was integrated in the curriculum, the teachers in the front line had been doing it for decades. Tama?
Yes. Yes. I think Marcos era, the older Marcos,
Yeah.
they have that, the bilingual instruction.
Bilingual instruction.
And then, sa amin din, sa Lipanto, dapat English muna. Tapos, Ilocano.
Kasi social kayo doon.
Tapos, kung sasagot kami, sasabihin namin sa Ilocano.
Ah.
Tapos after namin na sinabi yung Ilocano, ita-translate namin sa English or
English.
ita-transmit ng teacher sa English na dapat namin sabihin din in English
You have to
yung idea
ipuralin
namin.
mo, yeah.
So parang may copying
But then, it's like you're learning the English
language.
language. Which is, yun.
Na generic, may generic understanding sa mother tongue.
Strategies na ginagawa na noon.
Noon, ginawang subject.
Yan. Kapag pinakialaman ng batas, nagkakandaleche-leche na. Promise.
Di ba?
Yung nakapodcast ko kanina na matanda, sabi niya, si Apo Ina Marina, kunan na, man ba spelling aksin ay anak yan, duwani yan. Adidan ang nodindog, nodinpig, nalaka, PIG, Canada. Ngumno house kanak yan, HEWS. Ito yat na sa. Kanana, house, amuna, elementary graduate. Naikot, tata, pag-spelling naman ti house eh. grade 8. Mahirapan da. Tapos ti ko na, kas lang ay iskan iso naman lang, ti observation ko na, mother tongue, ti nang dadaol. No, para ang sa kanot, adiit kailang, adiit kasapulan na itdusan mother tongue ay sanatan. Say kalida sa, say adalon at kumadin English tan, say bakundan kali. Look at that wisdom. Di ba?
It defeats naman din kasi yung sa purpose. Like for example here, city, malapit tayo sa city, ang daming tao.
Yes.
Tapos ang pipiliin natin na mother tongue natin is Filipino. How about the Ibaluis staying here? How about the Kankanais?
It actually defeated the purpose kasi nga yun din actually in my dad dito ako the Dr. Feliciano for the same research yan din yung parang tinutumbok kung anya ba ti gapuna or anya ba ti resulta na daytoy anya ti kaslangan nangyari anya ti kaslangan clamor ti teacher and then sinasabi ko to just to point out yung isang isang kagalang-galang na supervisor na naglabas ng kanyang editorial tungkol sa mother tongue na may mga research daw na ganito effective. Usually yung mga lumalabas sa research hindi ko pinaniwalaan.
Hindi, tama. Tama yung research. The use of
as a medium of instruction.
As a medium of instruction but not as a subject.
Sometimes din yung...
Pero explain naman kasi natin. Bakit? Ano bang napapag-aralan sa mother tongue? What is noun? In, kan-kanaoy. Tapos sabi ko, ano ba ang exact translation ng noun sa kan-kanaoy? Di ba wala?
So kung no inaramid yung bagada nga use mother tongue as a medium of instruction, well, that's well and good. That's a practice for generation already. But then if you say that it is a subject, nagkakaproblema. And then there comes a research it's an effective way. I don't know how effective, but then ang sasabihin ko naman, I don't really believe in a research that is saying that is effective kung ang pinag-researchan mo or yung mga sources mo ng data have to keep their mouth mum. For the reason that their future is gonna be
ang
in shambles.
Ibang sinasite nila effective sa kanila. Why?
Monolingual.
Monolingual. So like for example, the Chinese.
Yes. Isa lang naman. Or dalawa lang. But then majority, Mandarin.
Oo, Mandarin. Or they have a regional language. But then they all understand.
The difference stays on the accent. So yun nga yung parang sometimes.
So maybe we endorse mother tongue
as a medium of instruction.
As a medium, yes. But not as a subject.
And that's what we do. I teach English. Isang word nga niya. Mantel diretso si English yung kalik. No, mamingsan talaga nga Ilocanong pay.
When?
It's not.
Di ba, isumuti ka the language that they understand first.
Yeah, you teach it in the language that they understand first, and it's easier. Once na nag-grasp na nila yung concept, now let's transfer it in this language.
Not unless we are from the mountain province.
Tay
that we understand.
kata-kata US.
When we understand better if we mix English with our language.
Lukatam ko nanruangan. Nanruangan niya? Ay, nandor. There's the difference is on what is your opinion on what do you foresee na yung path ng ating agency na?
Well, there adumot piman iti improvement.
There are a lot of favorable changes, right?
But then it is hindered kasi we do not feel if we see the bulk of our budget, we do not feel it in the ground. Pero nakikita natin na may mga development. We appreciate those development. Siguro sa atin lang kasi gusto natin ng rapid development.
Maybe, yes. You want to feel it instantly.
Because we are pressured by the community, by the agency, just the same. As an implementing unit sa baba, gusto natin ganito. Kung gusto nyo ng very quality education, you need to provide us this. Parang ganon din tayo eh. So, let's see. They are studying the removal of mother tongue. That's good.
Yeah.
They are studying the transfer of grade 11 and 12 to
Commission on Higher Education.
I think it is...
What do you think? Is that better?
For me, it is. But then, it will be questionable to parents because they need to spend more.
Yeah.
But then, if you see the idea, kita, like for example, K to 12 na sa DepEd, nyati alam siya anak mo. SPEMS, that's science, correct?
Yeah.
Kukuha siya ng science. Very good yung performance niya. Tapos, pupunta siya ng college, ang kukunin pala niya is...
criminology.
Well, okay pa rin. Kung criminology, may science pa rin doon. Forensic examination.
Yeah.
Hindi, like for example, short courses. Yung mga mechanic, mga ganon. Yeah. Parang, nag-TVL lang sana. So, ang idea, kung nasa higher education, kung magti-teacher yung anak mo, i-align niya sa language, maybe.
Yeah.
Parang at least ma-align yung preparation. Kasi ang idea naman kasi ng 11 and 12 is preparatory for college.
Which is, I don't know kung paano ba naman kasi tayo magplano. But then, yung mga young people ng other countries like Japan or Korea, parang may plano na ngayon sila. When they have this plan that this is what they're going to take kapag nandun na sila sa university. Kaya yung mga ginagawa nila from this secondary, parang tailored na to reach that goal.
Ang problema kasi sa atin, copycat.
Sa atin, pakas lang.
Sa kanila, sa Japan, copycat din yun. Actually. Pero ang kinakopy nila, yung alam nilang kaya nila.
Yeah.
So, i-copy and then i-cut sa hindi kaya. Diba? So, kung titignan mo yung papel nila, ang daming small pieces na ipinagdudugtong-dugtong nila. Sa atin, we get the start of the paper, i-cut natin doon, and then i-cut natin sa dulo. So, hindi natin alam kung kaya natin.
Yeah, that one.
Can we sustain? Yun yung nakikita ko eh. Copycat, as in toto.
Yeah. Going back. Let's divert it to
Para hindi tayo magkasala. Baka explain in 24 hours ang lalabas na memorandum dyan.
Sa kabila sana to para hindi kita yung mukha. Wali mamaya. Sa autonomy natin. What do you think? Do you think there will come a time that Cordillera will become an autonomous region? parang
malabo.
malabo.
We compare ourselves with the Middle East, the oil-rich countries, na we cannot do what we want hanggang hindi na uubos ang the Middle East countries. They are very rich, but they cannot dictate what they want kasi they are being controlled by the financial institution, which are more of the Western countries. So tayo, hindi ibibigay ng Philippines ang ating autonomy hanggang hindi naubos ang ating minerals.
Yung ginto ninyo sa Lipanto.
So, yun ang nakikita ko. But then, ilang years na ang
Magta 30 years na. Is it? 30 years?
hindi. From Cory Aquino to, no?
It is 86.
86 to until now.
Let's get that going.
So, ano ang hinihintay nila? It is given sa ating saligang batas. There should be two autonomous regions.
Autonomous region, yeah.
Nauna tayong naging peaceful.
Yeah.
Nauna tayong naging cooperative sa
Na nag-claim ng autonomy. Ano?
Ang autonomous region hanggang kailan lang sila nag-umpisa.
And
Tapos nauna silang naging autonomous region.
And they did it not in a peaceful way.
Oo. So
kailangan ngayon.
Are we going to wait? Are we going to wait na mabangon manan the Cordillera People's Liberation Army? Baka yun ang gusto ng ating gobyerno. Pero I think we should not be going to that path.
Let us not entertain that idea, though parang nung sinabi mo yan, parang sinasuggest mo.
Hindi, parang kasla nga I'm going back 11, 12 years ago.
Yeah.
So, ganun.
Parang, yun nga din yung tinitingnan ko, aside from that, is that parang magkakaroon tayo ng hope of autonomy if they can ratify the kind of government that you have para maging, sabi ni Padilla, federalism. Now, looking at it, parang wala namang nagsusulong na lawmaker because ngayon nakita mo na nakapasok na sila doon, parang may kanya-kanya na silang agenda. They're already focusing on their personal agendas na wala na.
I think if we will be going away kung yun ang didiscussan natin, yung form of government, talagang mag-aaway-away tayo. Like for example, the Bangsamoro of Muslim Mindanao. Hanggang ngayon, nag-aaway-aaway sila. Silently nga lang.
Yeah.
Because, minix nila. Iba yung parang may Islamic something. Islamic federal, parang ganon. Na-mix. So, nahihirapan sila. So sa akin, why can we not just adopt the current setup?
Yeah. And then?
Na ganon din. Na-separate lang tayo as an autonomous region. The same setup.
Separate them, yung mga Muslim region. Parang ganon.
No.
As an autonomous region.
Yung autonomous natin, yung unilateral, yung presidential ganon din.
Okay. But then
we elect a regional governor. Each province will have their own
regional governor.
Provincial governors. The regional governor will just implement 40% of the regional wealth. Parang ganon. And then the provincial governor will implement the other 60%.
Malik.
Because di ba ang pinag-aawayan noon no first na ratification na nag-no, I think ang Benguet.
Oh,
Benguet is citing na most of the wealth is coming from Benguet.
yes.
Apay nga equally distributed
Okay.
ang wealth.
Okay. So that's the reason na nagno ang
Nagno ang Benguet.
was that 1998?
And then after that, ang next na nagno is Ifugao.
Ifugao.
Kasi din, ang kini-question ng Ifugao, parang matatalo sila sa election kasi very
very small.
sila. Parang ganon. So, sabi ko, why not come up na lang na the same, may governor ang mga yan. They will facilitate the government procedure sa kanilang sinasakupan. Ang magkakaroon lang regional offices that will coordinate the planning and coordination of
How about the budgeting of the national treasury? Paano ang parang iniisip mong setup nun?
regional treasury.
May regional treasury.
Oo.
And then parang magtatax ang region sa national, parang ganun nga ta. So that may national fund.
And the regional fund will be shared by the national. So yung manggagaling sa national na counterpart ng ating region, yun yung di-distribute ng regional
Pero
council.
how's the distribution again?
Well, wala nang problema doon. Because we have a regional council that will decide on that based on the regional development goals that they will be setting up. Pero, you give what the Ifugaos deserve. If they collected 100 pesos, they share to the national and the regional level the 20 pesos. At least alam nila na 80 pesos ang pera nila. If the Benguet people will accumulate 1,000, they will share to the regional and the national treasury yung 200. At least alam nila na 800 pesos yung pera nila.
Yeah. Pero as of now, it is.
So we pattern it to the system na train na i-systemize sa atin.
Yeah, so that we can easily parang it's a minor adjustment.
Minor adjustment. And then from there,
that yields like a major change. Yeah.
And then from there, we can develop an idea on how are we going to govern ourselves. Kung ipapattern mo naman kasi sa indigenous governing practice ng Cordillera, council yan eh.
Yes.
But then you will not see na yung council will be bringing out money to fund the development of the community. No. Each family will hold their money. Each family will hold yung kinabaknang nila. Now, pagpunta doon sa council, we have a problem. Wala tayong irrigation. So, anong gagawin natin? Maybe dekadang yan or the person na maraming palayan. At kuna na nga, sige, i-share ko daytoy duwa nga kaban nga bagas ta dati kanon ti apan agtrabaho. Jay awan iti trabaho naket. Ay awan ti kwarta naket. Sige, uray siyak timang trabaho dita. Kunana. So we pattern it that way.
Yeah.
Kasi nukon-kunam nga, sa nga pulot tayo nga tao. Sagwa 1,000 i-distribute, i-contribute tayo. Would you believe na we will all agree?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So,
I think we need more.
Parang iba yata yung parang iba yata yung career na natumbok mo.
Di ba?
Pero in a sense, bakit kaya sa dinami-dami ng mga matatalinong tao, ng politicians natin, walang nakaisip dyan?
Hindi, meron.
Sino?
Meron actually.
Needs to be credited.
No, I will not do that.
Yeah. Okay.
But then they are forced by their will to be in charge. Yung political side.
Yeah. Yes. Sometimes power corrupts.
Oo.
Yeah,
So,
times.
yung political, marami actually silang ideas na pwede naman nating i-implement noon pa. Pero nga lang, napopolitika because ayaw nga ng national government na ma-separate tayo.
Yeah, because of?
Because, ang una kasi, hello Sir Brian. Sir Brian Yap, how are you?
Sir Brian, yeah. You're okay.
Ang problema kasi doon, yung ating mga mining companies din naman, they need to protect their interest.
Okay. Okay.
They need to protect their interest. So they need to bribe. Maybe bribe yung lighter side of bribing.
No. We are not saying that
Yes.
the person we just mentioned is bribing. No.
No. The companies, let us accept that they need to protect themselves. Business yan eh.
It's a business.
Oo. So, if magkaka-regional autonomy tayo, it will give a problem to the stability of every giant and minor mining companies or mga pocket miners natin. Maaapektuhan yan. Why? Karamihan kasi sa atin dito sa Cordillera, agi-agin i-environmentalist.
Yeah.
I need to point that out na agi-agin i-environmentalist ti kaaduan na Cordillerans.
Marami akong kilala dyan.
Kunanda, they are against big mining companies like Felix and Lipanto. Ngumno apan kay EJ Arubayan da, adamot ti private mines that is that in being an environmentalist.
Abot na.
Di ba?
Kaya't na lang gayong nga bagay.
Kayat na lang nga bagian or kayat na lang nga ganun ang nangyayari.
Sometimes, it's...
And if magkaka-regional autonomy, what if the regional autonomy government will stop giving permits to the mining companies?
Oh, yeah.
Yun ang isa. So, yung mga, and mining companies have money. We do not have.
Okay.
So, isa rin sila. So, if we give them the assurance that we will work with them with bigger benefit to the Cordillera region, that might help us.
If. Yeah. Speaking of mining, what's the situation of that big company at home?
I do not know.
Because ano yung
I think they are working for their permit.
Yeah. Kasi nag-expire.
Mag-expire.
Nag-expire.
Hindi ko alam. Yung isa. So, sa akin, it will be of great loss
for the community. For
the community if that will not be their permit will not be reinstated.
Hindi ba sasaluhin
ng kung sino?
Yeah.
Ikaw gusto mong bumili ng sasakyan na
no, if you can see na pwedeng
like for example,
you can save it.
Makakabili. It is a running vehicle. But then wala sa modelo.
Okay. It depends on the person who's gonna get. So talagang no choice. What you're trying to say here is that the community's hand is tied. Parang wala rin silang magagawa.
I'm not saying that we should blindfoldedly saying yes.
Okay. You got to demand.
We got to make our demands right.
Yeah. Okay. So you got to make your demands right.
Yes. Understanding their situation.
Okay.
Because yung iba kasi, tinitignan ko yung demands nila. Hindi nila kinoconsider yung situation ng company.
What if, kasi parang ang ano ng tao is, ang kade, mangluko-luko na kita. Wala yung trust eh.
Yun ang problem na
That's the problem.
matagal na problema ng company. But sino ba ang nag-instill ng distrust ng mga tao sa kumpanya?
The company itself.
The people who works in that company, which are also, most of them are from Bangkayan, just the same. Sila ang
I thought it's the
nagsira.
company itself.
Sila ang nagsira sa image ng kumpanya.
So it's like, tinuka nila yung palad na nagpakain sa kanila. Parang ganun ba?
Maybe. So sabi ko, if Lipanto will be able to show to the people how honest they are,
yeah,
and I think that is what the CEO is doing.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I saw the activities.
Gusto niyang maging as honest as possible. But then, paano mo masasabi, kahit sinasabi mo naman kasi yung katotohanan ngayon, kung destroyed na nga yung trust and confidence,
And that is a
mahirap.
very difficult thing.
It takes years.
Yes, it takes years for it to recover. At the same time, I think he's the only one kasi na working for that one. I don't know dun sa mga nasa baba niya.
You know what? I will tell story.
Yeah, okay.
Kung kasama ko siya, parang I can express my humble opinion
To him.
directly. Oo.
The CEO of one of the biggest mining company
Yes.
of the Philippines.
Pwede mong sabihin, parang
Yeah.
mas okay kung sabihin na,
Yes.
alam mo ba na pangit yung ano? Parang may diretso ko, kaya kong idiretso na ganun. Pero alam mo kung yung mga tauhan nila, yung mga nasa baba,
Maybe
tika sa sound. Excuse me, no. Kunanda.
Yeah, exactly.
Iso na piman ka.
So he is
Ano
building.
ano ba kasi yung ano? Parang may clarifications. Okay, tignan natin kung pwede, parang gano'n. Pero kung yung mga nasa baba, kung sinabi nila na no.
No. Yung mga nasa baba niya na boss ng mga
hindi ko alam.
yeah.
Like for example, we are having a planning. That years ago, matindi ito yan. A planning on the yung social, yung fund, yung Social Development Fund.
Yeah, it's the
Diba? SDMP.
yeah.
Sino ang nagpaplano doon? Yung mga barangay officials, yung community mismo. We were asked, coming from the education the education part of the community. So, dito may sanga school head, si Kati mang i-represent kanya. So, panak. Secret. For the 1 week yun eh. 4 days.
Kaya da ka nga ibubo na.
Ada kami dyan. Una ata pa na, yung kain dyan, takayam nga makisungbat ko na.
Okay.
So, napanak. Mayat mo dyan planning. So, in present ko, we are gearing towards advancing technology. And we cannot teach our children with technology if we will not provide technology for them.
Okay.
So set up in suggest ko iti computer room. But the local government kunan naman okay. Mayat data. Idi i-present mi kat bawal data haan data ta dati fund nga magapgaputi ko haan nga takwa data. So kunan kunak piman nga ng ibaga nga apay kidingahan yung nga inbaga nga indi diretso nga idiktaryo no anya ti. Kayat yung nga punduan.
i-project me.
Di ba is DMP data? It is the community who will decide.
Yes.
Kunak kat nagsumbat kami adi. Awan tinarami nag-walk out.
Which is, bakit ngayon naman nga, pwesto, nga apan daw pakialaman? If it's a money nga
Because according
di ba
to them,
trabaho da lang supposed to be dyan nga kitanda, J project, the reality, reality.
yes. Tingnan, sustainability of the project.
Yeah.
Yun lang ang i-ensure nila. But then, who are they to say na yung pinag-agreean ng stakeholders of that certain community, who are they to say no?
I think you're talking of the same person who said when they had the district meeting back then when I was there, nga, di ba nagdakkel ti about nga kastoy ti pundon ti DepEd. They went there, I don't know, for the my project yata sila. The company has a project of yung parang kung ano yung pwede nilang maibigay sa school during the pandemic, if I'm not mistaken. And then
Ay, wala na ako doon.
hindi,
Wala na ako nung hindi na ako active.
Hindi ka naman mapapanon. Tawag ako siya kot. Hindi ko nga ikat. Di ba nagdakol ti kasi ti project ti ko. I think photocopiers. You request ti schools. And then inbaga na di ay makaibagbaga na kag sa ti kastano umay katika kastoy. Ibagam kastoy lang ti mabalin mi nga maitulong. And then do not.
Di ba? Hindi lang
Ang pinag-uusapan ba natin ay babae?
Hindi lang iisa. Marami sila.
Yeah. Okay, so medyo na angel na payan ko eh. Ibag na lang tani po ko iman diyan sa nga principal ejay nga ni Madam Rosemary Culasamat nang explain. So, what is your purpose in going there if you go there and then you say you want to help and then they say, okay, kasi lang mo ate may i-reach me.
Di ba yung sinasabi mo hindi niya bagay yung trabaho niya?
Hindi.
Teacher kasi yun.
Here's my view of yung position na kinaroroonan nila is a community relations. Community, I don't know.
I think
medyo na
I think
medyo
that
napupunta.
mas yung sa akin yung unit na yon ng company mas magandang i-head ng CEO. Mas effective pa.
With what you said because I don't have an experience yet.
Hindi niya sinabi but then this is my observation. If you will ask for donation sa kanya, hindi niya ibibigay. He will go and verify. Hindi ko pinopromote siya. Sinasabi ko yung...
But you can see yung pagiging totoo niya. Is that it?
Ang nakikita ko is yung ginagawa niya.
Okay.
Hindi ko alam kung totoo siya o hindi. Pero yung ginagawa niya. Ang daming nagre-request sa kanya, nagsosolicit. Parang hindi niya masyado binibigyan. Pero ang ginagawa niya, solicit dito, solicit doon. Pumupunta siya sa different communities, different groups, different schools. Nakita niya na ang schools of Mangkayan, ang problema nila is water.
Okay.
That is one of their major problem.
Kaya yung
Kaya gumawa siya ng project
yung timba.
na timba.
Okay. Yeah.
Tapos sasabihin nila, timba lang?
Actually, my initial reaction
Di ba? Timba lang.
Honestly, yeah.
Pero kung titignan mo yung number of schools,
35 elementary,
tapos
8 high schools.
Magkano ba ang timba ng Urukan?
Sabagay. Sabagay rin.
Di ba? Magkano ba yung tumbler ng Urukan? Kung i-equate mo yon sa kita ng Lipanto, maliit. Ay actually, hindi pa nga ata Lipanto yun eh. Parang initiative niya.
Personal niya.
To solicit or for the schools. Pero hindi natin titignan dito yung amount. na timba lang.
Oo.
Ang titignan natin dito is yung how do we address the problem?
Mm-mm.
Are we going to address isa-isa ang problema ng bawat school?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
are we going to address the problem of the whole sector?
Yeah.
Di ba? Which is, if we are going to see that kung ganun ang way of interpreting natin sa kanyang pamamahala, baka makakuha tayo ng magandang development program. Hindi yung nangyayari ngayon, like for example, kasi they are sila ng permit.
Yeah.
Na nabiyag manan ti madipo, manungay manan ti kada madipo ket manungay manan iti alanda or ini-demanda. Are they demanding for themselves or are they demanding for the community? For their kailians. Di ba? Tapos, mapan ka iti may nga community, itod mo jay drum. Mapan ka may nga community, itod mo jay kayat na. Anya nga iti inaddressan tayo nga problem.
Tapos, jadanong ti drum mo ikat sa bali. May nga balay makmapanana.
When? Di ba? So, parang ganon. If that is how they address or that is how they are going to help the community, siguro may...
Is something wrong with the way they lead? Tama nga, yung sinabi mo na mas parang mas maganda pang siya yung nag-head doon sa unit na yon, the CEO. Mas maano yung kanyang study on how to do things.
Kasi ang nangyayari, sabihin na natin, ikaw, ang pamilya mo malaki.
Yeah.
Anong kailangan mo? Ibibigay nila.
Yeah.
Ako, yung pamilya ko maliit. Anong kailangan ko? Mamamatay na ako dahil wala akong iinumin. Ayaw akong bigyan ng tubig. Kasi nga, maliit lang. Kung magsisay yes ako, walang effect.
It does not count.
Oo, kasi na-overpower ng malaking pamilya. Ganun lang naman yung strategy nila eh. But then,
it's not sustainable kung titingnan mo.
Sustainable in the sense that they can renew their license.
Oh, maybe.
But then, after renewing the license, ano
What's gonna
mangyayari?
happen afterwards? Diba? Yeah. And I think, bago tayo ma-cite for memo here. Again, this is just a conversation. We say things here.
Tapos sila pa yung nagsabi na ako na nagbigay sa pangalan ko na sa military na I am a leftist daw, I am a pro-communist daw.
Okay.
Sila ang nagsabi noon.
Yung unit na yun?
Hindi ko alam. Basta sila. Hindi ko rin alam. Basta sila. Alam mo kung bakit?
Because...
Dumating si Colonel, si Captain, yung De Vera, hindi. Yung masungit na captain noon na nakabase sa Tubo.
Ay, well, hindi ko alam kung sino yung mga captain ng...
Yung mga lieutenant.
Wala pa ako nung nandun ng army.
Oo. Yung mga lieutenant nila, yung kakilala ko. Kasi na-meet ko sila sa noong aktibo pa ako doon dito sa Trinidad noon.
Okay.
Nakikilala ko sila. Tapos, dumating, agdamdamag na. Ako wala naman. Hindi naman ako ganon. So, na background check nga eh. Binackground check na siya.
Nakita na nga, dati nakirarali yan?
Wala. Awan. Nakita daki di anga I am pro-government. So, they actually invited me.
Nakirali ka nga pro-gloria, iri ka.
Hindi naman, Napanak lang that is actually a Cordilleran development. It is a consultative assembly.
Yeah, however you want to say it. Okay.
So, we were given the chance to represent the youth of the Cordillera.
Yeah.
So, doon na-present yung mga issues and concern.
But then, nung nakausap ko ng captain na background check ka, what was the reaction after finding out na hindi naman?
They invited me to develop and craft their propaganda. Mabisto ako.
Anti-insurgency propaganda.
Oo. Of Bangkayan.
Okay.
So, sinabi nila na I am that. Pero, hindi pa ako teacher noon. Hindi pa ako teacher
So
noon.
that means that's 2010.
Huwag mo namang ibisto.
2010.
So, I am instrumental in the crafting of anti-insurgency propaganda campaign or propaganda of in Bangkayan.
Oh yeah, kasi I remember a time na umuwi ako doon and then I came back here. Bakit na-checkpoint kami sa tubo? Yes, ini nga lukotan tapay Irvin.
Oo.
Talagang siripan. Tapos pakikasya mo, medyo makuha dagito yun mo. Ang dati attitude nga, dagito.
Di ba? May attitude si ano. So, from there, through our at least naman, na minimize yung exposure niya sa community kasi nga yung pagka-maangas. So, ganon. Anyway, do you know the basis of that na ako ay napabilang pero hindi 2010 yon. Napabilang ako sa listing nila ng anti-mining or anti-government.
Did you join the protest? Yung
No.
picket?
No.
No?
But then later, mga 2013, 14, 15, doon na lang. I think 2013 or
What was
14.
the reason? What was the reason na...
May vlogger. May vlogger na...
Tagalipan to?
Hindi. May vlogger na... Yung Project Mountain Alphabet.
Vlogger or blogger? Vlogger.
Vlogger.
Okay, because kasi mga bata na hindi nakakaalam, blogger is mostly on writing.
Writing.
Yeah. Vlogger is yung, hi guys!
Oo. May vlogger siya na...
Pumunta sa'yo.
These are group of my blogger, my vlogger.
I think I saw it.
You just type my name and it will pop up.
May interview ko, EJ
Oo,
Yeah.
then sinabi ko lang yung origin. Kasi they went in Kulalu for a donation drive.
Yeah.
Book. So, gusto niyang malaman yung bakit naging ganon.
yung lumubog na eskwelahan.
Oo, so I explained.
Yeah.
I do not know if yung sinabi ko doon is exact. But then, ang sa akin doon, ang present ko doon, yung sinasabi ng tao at saka yung sinasabi ng company.
And it's an open secret. Kahit sinong tanungin, kahit hindi ikaw, it's an open secret.
So,
alam ng tao.
Pupunta ka sa Kulalo, tapos tatanungin mo yung about that one, baka totoo or they will favor my statement.
Even naman hindi taga Kulalo.
Oo.
Maano na it is.
Di ba?
Kasi even the most stupid person in the world can see.
Anyway, parang ganon. And then during their community consultation, I raised question. I am raising questions na they are hiding.
Which is not favorable for them.
Oo, so parang napunta.
So doon na-develop yung conclusion.
Oo.
Na makakaliwa ka.
Oo.
Makakaliwa ka pero hindi ka naman nangaliwa. Yeah. And those things. Yeah. I think we have to end this before we go to another topic baka magkaalaman na. And I want to thank you for coming here again. Sacrificing hours of rest for this podcast. And again, I think
Before we go,
yeah.
It's October 27 at
27.
Budbud Elementary School. Come, we celebrate the IP month.
October 27, Budbud Elementary School.
It's Friday,
Yeah.
just after the exams.
Amoy kayo bodbod. Yeah,
Oh,
after
oh
this.
yeah.
Amoy kayo bodbod. Ay man sila kasi.
Let's see.
October 27, that's Friday. Friday, tama?
Mm.
Yeah. Thank you so much. And you can follow Sir John Irvin Kis-ing on Facebook. Search nyo lang yung pangalan niya, John Irvin Kis-ing, the Gurong Magsasaka. Thank you so much. Let's go.